Hello, Virgo. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jessica. Let's begin with your next message, Virgo. Let's see what your guardian angels want to communicate to you this time. This is what they want to tell you, Virgo. Who knows how important this will be for you? So, don't forget that this is just a general message. Take only what resonates with you. Please release the rest to the universe. The energy of your card reading, and above all, remember that we are just beginning the message. Yes, I'm also a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They called me Mario. That might make sense for some. Someone might also have a mustache. Not a beard. Just a mustache, yes. Keep that in mind, Virgo. Only take what resonates with you, please. At the foundation, we've been given a lot of energy of beginnings, but especially beginnings, Virgo, that have been delayed. This is a card about having triggered patience to wait for certain things despite the circumstances. Despite the situation around you, Virgo, you maintain the faith or belief that there is something you want to manifest. And you say, no, I know it. I know this will happen. I know it probably wasn't the right time before. Maybe it wasn't in the past, but now it will happen. I know this situation will be better for me. And that thought is simple. It doesn't even need to be shared with anyone. It's simple. Just a thought for ourselves. Many times, Virgo, that's enough for that situation to come true. This Nine of Wands card, right? You've been carrying a lot, as they say. You've been juggling many things at once, but in a way that makes you feel stressed. Let's say your health is affected. Your mental health is affected. When literally, the universe, in one way or another, has given you a sign to slow down. The energy of the Nine of Cups shows that everything we've done has been a long road to get where you are now, and at the same time, you're waiting to see what this new beginning is. That's why you're holding a wand, referring to the suit of wands, at whose base Virgo just appeared. That's why the timing of all the cards is also important. The energy of the illustration, this card, as I said, fire signs. Well, these are fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here we have Libra, but we also have Aries. Well, Virgo, the Nine of Wands, especially for some people, this year, Virgo D25 can represent a year of total closure. That is to say, this year, something in your life truly ends forever, like a relationship, a job, something that was part of your life that will no longer be there next year. The symbolism of the wands is very important to me in relation to what we're talking about. I mentioned it a while ago, or rather, I think it was a month ago, Virgo. This year is especially important for you because you are the sign that illuminates many things, that creates and manifests many things into reality. This is the year of endings. This is the year of conclusions, because if we add the digits, we get 9. Sorry, this is the year of 1 because it speaks of beginnings. We add the digits and get 10, and we add again and get 1. We're also in the 10th month, Virgo. All number synchronicities are important, yes, because they teach us lessons. They send us messages. They show us things that are about to happen. Virgo, you may have seen many things, many signs. You said it yourself. I've seen this before. It's strange. I've never come across this. This has never happened. I've never seen this before, or in real life. Neither this animal nor this situation. And your guides are warning you again and again. Every time you see a synchronicity, every time something strange happens around you, it's your guides warning you again and again. Virgo, this is it, the beginning you've been waiting for. And it's because you listen to your intuition. Even though many others, Virgo, may have told you, Virgo, I don't think this will happen again. Give up. Give up. You've waited too long. You have to accept that no, this won't happen again. And you ignored it, Virgo, and listened to your intuition. And that's precisely what brings you this new energy. Well, as I said, Libra and Aries are here. But now I'm pointing it out, and I'll go on. We've possibly overanalyzed or felt very indecisive about making decisions. Libra is a sign of much indecision, yes. So this upcoming Scorpio season will help us gain momentum again. This is the season of speed, of deciding that things will no longer take their sacred patience to appear, but quite the opposite. Virgo finally begins to materialize. And obviously for you, there are beginnings here. It's too clear. These are two cards that speak to us of beginnings. This is stepping out of your comfort zone. You're going to experience new things. You're going to live new adventures, Virgo. No matter how small they may seem, They will be very important. Let's see what the challenge or obstacle would be. The card in Virgo, seen as a difficulty or obstacle, is like a gentle reminder. Yes, because this card means you need to rest, but you don't. Virgo, you are being asked or have already been asked to slow down, to take things more calmly, to realize that you have time to do things and that there are people around you to ask for help. But being in this situation is like saying, yes, I know I need to rest. I need to rest, but I don't have time. Now I have to do this and that, and I still have this and that left to do. And we start again on Monday, and there's probably a lot of work to do, a lot of energy, like it's hitting you hard, Virgo, with stress. But at the same time, if you realize that, it's like we're creating it ourselves. This is also true if we want to do things our own way, and that may also require a bit more effort. With the task on your shoulders, Virgo, if your body asks you for a nap, if you're thirstier, if you're hungrier than usual, give your body the fuel it needs to function properly. Yes. There may have been some kind of not resentment, not necessarily Virgo, but some family arguments, some discussions or verbal conflicts, very likely with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But there may have been a misunderstanding that finally gets resolved, Virgo. Someone may finally apologize. Yes, for some, someone who hasn't reached out, who's really stayed silent, and you're waiting, let's say Virgo, for this person to reconnect. The energy of the card, for many, represents a soulmate. They may simply be going through a difficult time or a series of lessons that are necessary for both of you to grow, because there is a person with whom you will share your life, whether you believe it or not, Virgo. Whether you say yes or absolutely not, it will happen. Well, the universe will place it in front of you anyway. If you don't want it, you can say no. But I feel that for many, this may start as something unnoticed that in the long run will become very important. The Nine of Cups. Here, this is like the minor arcana of the star, a wish fulfilled. This is Virgo's energy, the sublimation of emotion, the sublimation of absolute happiness because it's fulfilled. It's fulfilled. The treasure we were waiting to receive has come to us, but it comes in a way that makes us burst with joy. Literally, yellow speaks to us of happiness. Not only the Nine of Cups, but also the 10, Virgo. So let's see what's being hidden from you right now. What else is the universe hiding from you? This card cannot be turned over. I'm giving it back to you. Pisces energy here with the card and Virgo. Remember I told you that maybe you sense something, as if you could feel that something is going to change. Even if people tell you no, even if many try to discourage you, in reality, follow your intuition. Yes, because if you sense that something is going to change in your life, you're not wrong. Your intuition is sharper now more than ever. Forgive me, it's hyper-connected with the universe, so whatever you feel, whatever you're going through, whatever situations you're living, Virgo, will be important. It will be a sign for many. I see someone, not necessarily young, but masculine, with I don't know if the word vest exists in every country, but there's a brown suit. It could be someone, maybe even someone from a long time ago, someone who has passed away. In English, it would be vest, written as vest, so you know what I mean. The clothing I'm talking about, I don't remember how it's pronounced in other countries. I'm sorry. And here is the card. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Believe in what you see, Virgo. Believe in what you can dream, because you will have dreams. I don't know if they'll be very vivid, for example, but they are prophetic. The small things, the little details you will see in your dreams will eventually come true, especially if you've been waiting, as I told you at the beginnings, for something to finally take shape. Because this Nine of Wands is like having one foot in the new and one in the old. It means you're in the middle of a change between transformation and stability. And exactly, Virgo, you are more expectant than ever. When will it arrive? I'm ready. I'm ready. When will this change come? And then it will catch you completely by surprise. So let's take a look at October, Virgo. Let's look at these 2 weeks. Card. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Another card for Virgo, and the card I just mentioned, Virgo, exactly. Again, the energy of Archangel Michael, because I'm sure that the energy of Archangel Metatron is also present, who often helps us connect with intuition. The third eye chakra, which is located between the eyebrows. You may feel a tingling in that area, Virgo, a painless tingling sensation, like when you feel a slight movement or when your eye twitches, etc. Obviously, that can also be a sign of tension, but for some people, it's a sign that their third eye is open. Yes, that means you're connecting with the universe so that it can grant you the wish that, as I told you, Virgo, you've been waiting for. We are closing a 9-year cycle. That's why I insist this may be very important for you. This stellar energy makes a wish come true. It becomes a dream realized. And not only because of your work and efforts, Virgo, to stay strong despite life's circumstances, but also because there is a very important divine intervention here in your favor. They have changed the situation. They have closed certain doors. Recently, Virgo, you may have seen opportunities slip away from you, but they slipped away for a reason. The universe allowed them to go because those opportunities were not meant for you. So if there's something that you really wanted recently, something you were about to achieve but were denied, not just anything, but something that wasn't given to you or didn't meet your needs, and others gave up on it, consider it protection. Because now, what you truly deserve is finally arriving. The card is settling at the bottom. Water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This energy is important because you realize what you no longer deserve, and let those 8 cups sink into this lake, Virgo. And the act of detaching yourself from these situations will bring you infinite peace. You are moving closer and closer to this energy that comes from the sun, represented by the card, which symbolizes complete and absolute harmony. This 8 of Cups card is not easy, Virgo. These are situations where we realize that we need to detach, yes, but it's difficult to do so because there's a story behind it. That person has been part of our life. That job, you've been doing it for years, right? So stepping away, separating yourself from things that no longer deserve your attention, that energy can be difficult. If you're an earth sign, Virgo, you feel comfortable in your comfort zone. What's hard is leaving it. That's exactly what this card represents. That's why it takes some people a long time to distance themselves. You may have stayed too long, many years, and that's perfectly normal, Virgo. But at the same time, when this truly ends, it will never return. Your mind won't even remember it. Look at what's leaving your life and what the universe will replace it with. You may leave behind the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may leave behind the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You will no longer have to defend yourself. I feel that perhaps you have been judged and criticized constantly, maybe for a long time, or maybe recently, by someone who truly doesn't deserve your attention, literally, Virgo. This person doesn't deserve it, and they won't if you keep your distance. But this person loves to cause problems and drama. They are very selfish. Someone who doesn't care about hurting you as long as they get what they want, and they will keep doing it as long as you allow it, Virgo. Because if you block them, as I can see you are doing, then the 7 of Wands is a rejection. Enough. I've built a wall. This energy can no longer connect with me. Many people are creating distance for themselves. And what replaces it, Virgo? With this card, you enter a phase of your life where the relationships around you will become much calmer. Also, Virgo, the energy of this card speaks to us of travels that may finally begin, perhaps in 6 months or 6 weeks. That energy is the feeling that the universe has finally heard us, and that now we are ready for this new phase. The universe is guiding you to where you need to go, Virgo. There is a big difference between what we want and what the universe knows we need. Yes, because I feel that there may have been a door that has just closed, meaning an opportunity that didn't go as expected, someone who walked away, something that ended, something you wanted to happen, but it didn't. And they want you to know that it didn't happen because they are protecting you. They have been protecting you. Yes, they have kept you away from everything that doesn't deserve to be with you. For some people, there may be 3 scenarios. For me, it's the third one, but let's see, Virgo, finally the near future. What are your guides trying to tell you? You are going through a transition, and as I said, you have 1 foot in the new world and 1 in the old. Being in this transition, in this limbo, makes us question many things, makes us feel overwhelmed by problems and difficult situations. But the energy, the stressful and anxious situations you carry within you, Virgo, are about to end. They're about to reach a critical point. For some people, there's an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is greatly affecting your mind. This person is someone you shouldn't trust, someone who shouldn't be part of your life. This person is very malicious and jealous. Literally, Virgo, this person should not be in your life. Yes, and they may be planting ideas in your head. This difficult situation is about to reach a breaking point. The universe is helping you find balance. The Justice card. We'll draw another card, but the universe is about to help you. They will bring justice with that energy, or all this goodness that is finally arriving after such a long time. So Virgo, from the bottom of my heart, I pray that the goodness of this wonderful reading fully manifests within you. And if you feel that you connected with the message in any way, that it resonated with you, the best support you can give me is by giving it a like. I loved making this video, but don't forget to leave a comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. So Virgo, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It has been a great honor to be here with you. I'm sending you a big hug wherever you are, and see you soon, Virgo.